I've been a gentle parent for over 10 years, and I've been a parenting coach the last 2 years. I've coached thousands of parents all over the world, and I have something to say about gentle parenting. It is rewarding, but it is not a path of roses. There are 6 traps that if you fall in them, you might be discouraged of keep trying gentle parenting. My name is Marcela Collier. I'm your parenting coach here in High Impact Club, parenting education online platform. And if you are new at gentle parenting, or if you want to learn more about this parenting style, parenting with understanding, I call it, because it's understanding the why. If that's something you want to learn more about, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Okay, let's talk about the 6 traps of gentle parenting. Trap number 1, when you start gentle parenting, it's very possible that you just started your healing process. We come with wounds from our childhood. A lot of the times our wounds come up more once we have kids. So when we face ourselves with a behavior and we don't want to respond the way our parents responded to us, and at the same time we are struggling to juggle all the emotions and the reactions that we want to have with our kids, that's tough. So I encourage you to start your healing process. There are therapeutic help out there that could help you, and parenting education is another great place to start because it's going to actually equip you with skills to manage your own triggers and tools to do positive discipline instead of punishment. I have so many resources on my website in High Impact Club. I'm going to leave the link in the description if you want to go and see all the resources that I have so you can start gentle parenting your children with confidence. Number 2, lack of support. We have to be real that this is a parenting style that most people don't practice. So you may receive criticism from your family members, from your neighbors, from the stranger at the store when you're trying to acknowledge emotions during a tantrum. And that's something that we need to toughen our skin up so it doesn't get under our skin when we feel criticized, when we feel patronized for choosing to respect our kids. I encourage you to get around a like-minded community of parents that are in your same process, and that is led by coaches who know what they're doing, right? Who know how to guide you. I have an announcement for you. Rachel Rogers, she is another parenting coach in High Impact Club, and myself, we're starting a community to support you guys through this process. So if you want to learn more about, I encourage you to follow us on Instagram, on TikTok at High Impact Club and Rachel Rogers, because you are going to find more about what we can offer in this community for you to break your cycle. It's going to be super affordable. I mean, you will spend more money on Starbucks, that kind of affordable, right? And you are going to get the guidance you need to do gentle parenting with confidence and to not feel so defeated and alone. Because besides us, you're going to have a community of other cycle breakers that are next to you, working together and supporting one another. Number 3, misinformation. Yes, gentle parenting is becoming a thing, and now I see that there are gentle parenting influencers that they call themselves gentle parents, and they're not. They're authoritarian who have a gentle side, a gentle authoritarian parent. So you have to be careful. Just make sure that they have the proper training. For example, for High Impact Club, every time I bring a new coach to help us develop a class or a program or a product, I always make sure that I check their credentials. Myself as well, I did therapeutic foster care for many years. I have a lot of training, and I'm certified in positive discipline education. Trap number 4 are the beliefs that you have about your children's behavior. When we start gentle parenting, we try to start doing the things that we see online, but we still have the mindset of the way we were raised, right? So when you were growing up and you yell at your parents, if your parents received this big disrespect and then you got punished for that, harshly, when your children yell at you, you may receive it as disrespect, right? And you might be asking yourself, isn't it disrespectful? respect is a very subjective thing. What might be respectful for you might not be respectful for me. It's all based on the beliefs that you have. Behavior is communication. If children are yelling at you, they are trying to communicate something in a way that they don't know how to communicate it appropriately. And it's always a need. So be mindful of that, because when you have beliefs around behavior, that creates feelings, and feelings create reactions. When you have the right gentle parenting mindset of how can I help my child instead of how do I stop my child? He is disrespecting me. He's this, he's that towards me, and everything is parent-centered and not child-centered, then it is going to be tougher for you to be authoritative or do gentle parenting. Number 5, your own expectations. And I say it because if you come from punitive parenting, that you yell and then your kid complies right away because he's scared of you, that kind of quick fix is not going to happen in gentle parenting. You have to work time and time again with your child and be consistent and patient for you to see results in behavior. Number 6, comparison. And it's easy to fall in this one because you may follow gentle parenting accounts, you may follow me, and you may see how maybe I treat my children, how other parenting creators treat their children, or you see your neighbor, maybe she does gentle parenting and you see that, and then you start comparing your life, and it's not the same. The responses that each child requires are different. Everything has to be on the foundation of respect, but they do require different interventions or responses according to their age, their capability, their needs, and your particular living circumstances. An example of that is bed sharing, right? It might work for you, but it might not work for me, and that doesn't mean that I'm not gentle, or vice versa. How long have you been doing gentle parenting? Let me know in the comments, and what is the biggest struggle that you've found so far? Now, this video was about the traps of gentle parenting when you're starting gentle parenting, what to have in mind. Where do I start? What are the ABCs, the one-on-one of gentle parenting? I created a video with that topic. Is this one right here. I encourage you to go there and keep parenting your children with understanding. Remember, it only takes understanding to break your cycle.